guys, let me know if you could hear me okay. In fact, you know what, let me check my audio output really quick. Output, input. Got it working. Perfect. So, let's see. Okay, got it. All right. So I told you yesterday that I was going to do the skin tones together so you could see kind of that part of the process. So that's kind of where I'm going to start right now. And yeah, so hopefully we can get through most of the dress and the skin tones and go from there. And I'll probably finish the tree off camera. So let's get started. I will show you what I did here, which is what do you call this? I took the India ink I got, the Bombay inks, and the FW ink. So that's what I use for the base. And then I have orange. I think I used a little bit of this pink and this right here. These colors to get what I wanted out of the what do you call it? To get the base skin tone. So chances are I'm probably gonna have to dilute it a little bit, either with water or add a little bit of white separately. But this was just the easiest way for me to go ahead and do this. So I'm gonna go ahead and say hi to you guys right now. Thank you guys for joining me. Short notice on a Sunday. Don't know if you guys are watching any football right now or soccer. I am not. So yes, this has to get done today. I have to lay out some thumbnails for a variant cover for a friend of mine. So that's what I'm going to be working on this evening as well. It's the weather is kind of finicky today. It's overcast, so the clouds move in and out, and so the lighting keeps changing. So thank you, Richard, for joining me. Wednesday Davis, Mr. Docs, hello. Cleaver, of course. I like what you did with the cherry blossoms in the upper corner. Oh, thank you so much. I can't wait to go overboard with that. So after I finish her, I'll know how much I'm going to add to the cherry blossoms in the tree. And Last Man Walking, hello. Michael Richardson, awesome, hello. Sweet, it's nice to have you guys. So here we go. I'm gonna open this up and let's get going. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of the mixture I have for the skin and put it on my palette so that I don't use all of it and I don't want to spill it, which is a huge likelihood at this point because my desk is crowded with stuff. Oh my gosh, it's a mess. It's a mess. The lid had ink on it and oof. Okay, one second. I'm gonna go rinse my hand off really quick. Well, whatever color I took out already, oh my gosh. Yeah, it did exactly what I didn't want it to do. Pencil, pens, drafters. Also, how does one add another 24 hours in a day? I have a lot of catching up to do. Man, I know. Tell me about it. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna have to move this away from my workstation because this could get pretty messy. Alrighty, you guys, let's go. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna add, I think, a little bit more white to this. All right, now let's see how this looks. Okay, I think I'm gonna use a flat-ish or chisel brush, I think. So I'm gonna use this one for the skin. So I'm gonna make sure all of the darker tones are off the brush. Okay, that should be good. I think we're ready to finally paint. So this is the brush I'm going to use for the skin. My voice just cracked. You still looking for an ugly sweater? Well, do you know of one that I could use? I want it to be ugly, but then I kind of want a nice looking Christmas sweater too. So I don't know. I can't wait to find one. Oh yeah, Michael, I wasn't going to. Oh, well, actually, I told you guys yesterday if I get close enough to doing the skin tones that I was going to stream. So, yep. It was kind of last minute, but I was not sure. So, yeah. Figured might as well do this on camera because when I put together the documentary, I want to make sure that I have this process as part of the process as well. Okay, let's try this. I'm scared. Maybe I should use a different brush. Let me, you know what? Let me get a piece of scratch paper instead. Okay, let's try this. So I know this is from a different commission. I turned in a different one, so I'm just going to use this as my test to make sure it all works. Tone wise. Okay, so I think I want a little bit more orange. Okay, this works. All right, going in. Oh, thank you so much, Richard. Oh, nice, Rich. Michael, I'm so glad I could be here to help motivate you as well. To get it done. All right. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is going to be complicated. There's so much stuff right here. So this is fairly a thin layer. It's not super thick. And I kind of have to speed through this part of the process because it's the skin. So I don't want to leave any weird streaks. I want it to look like marker. So I'm kind of speeding through this a little bit. And then after this dries, I'm going to go over it with a pinkish tone or something. So the reason why I pre-mixed it is because I wanted a consistent tone instead of having to, you know, water a certain color down and then try to get this color. So that's why with skin tones are really specific colors. I try to pre-mix them. So, okay, now I could breathe again. Oh man, Cleaver Art, I totally get it. I mean, if I wasn't doing this for a living, I don't know how I would be able to keep up with life. And in fact, you know what? To be fair, life has gotten to me too. That's why it took so long to get to Neo Wonderland and Dragon's Glacier. So, let me arrange the chat so that it's live chat instead of top chats, so I can see all your comments. Let's see. Thank you so much, MEP. Need to get back to you. Oh, fancy. I'm having fun drawing with Uniball emote pens. You know what? I love uni, like ballpoint pens and those type of pens. I haven't sketched in a while since I've had so much to do with work, but so that helps speed up the process because of this big chisel brush. So, man, is it? Why is there so much like shadow? Okay. Yeah, it's just overcast today, so the lighting is just really bad. I can't stop. I gotta keep going. See what I mean? It dries so fast that I can't really stop when you're doing really big pieces like this, or big sections, I mean. It's not too bad, but you know what? Let's fix this so it doesn't look so I don't like that. How can I mitigate that shadow? You know what? Give me a second. I got a little lamp right here. Okay, this should help balance the light from one side. Oh man, MacGyver over here today. Hopefully this doesn't go completely wrong. Oh, come work. Please work. Yay. Okay. I have like a, look at this thing. It's like a lightsaber almost. So that should help with the shadow. Maybe. Stop it. Wait. Okay. Oh. I don't know. Okay, this is no good. I have one more light. 1 second. Okay. Hope that didn't make it worse. I got all these lights turned on right now. Let there be light. I have so much light. Okay, I'm just gonna turn on all my lights. This is funny. I don't care if it helps even just a little bit. Oh, I pay so much money for these things. Oh man, what the heck? Turn on. Okay, there we go. Whatever. Okie dokie, you guys. See, while I was tinkering around with everything, now all of a sudden, it's dry. Or I hope it is. Okay. It's okay. Not too bad. I'll deal with that streak later. Get it? Oh, man. Maybe I gotta open this all the way. That works. Some kind of bounce light from the window, I guess. Okay, that's a bit dark. Thank you, Chosen. Oh, thanks, Cleaver. Man, it has been quite the journey to get here, you guys. Can you believe it's going to be, was it 4 days? Maybe less than 4 days before the Kickstarter ends. And I remembered when we funded it, I started crying, and I don't think anybody realized how that felt, because on the surface it looks like, oh, you know, I get to do my comic book, but there was a sigh of relief because I was like, there was a lot of weight that I put on myself not being able to do that book for so many years, and it's like I kept saying I was going to do it, and a lot of history went into just everything that went into the, you know, my life during that time when I was going to start working on that book. And so it's like, it's a sigh of relief, but then also like a full circle moment, since it was my first idea for a comic book, you know, even before Lola XOXO. So cool how you did the color liner. Oh, thanks, Cleaver. I'm telling you, these inks are so much fun. So if you get the chance to like use color India ink or any kind of ink, just have fun with it. It's just so amazing. Because when you go over it with a different color, because there's a little, it's like the there's a little translucency, so it blends, it makes an interesting color underneath, and so it's better than just inking it with black ink or whatever. So see if I missed anybody saying down that I like the nib of the pen, I get more. Yes, yes, yes. You know what, one of these days I'm probably gonna play around with colored ballpoint pens too. So, oh, thank you so much, Stephen. I'm excited to get the fulfillment part of it, and to finish it and do it the way that I saw it in my head, and that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. Because it's easy to you know, to start something, but then to finish strong, I think is it's really tough. Is this gonna be the right color? Yeah. I liken it to teams that they start really strong in sports and then they don't finish, and so they lose towards the end. I don't know what happens, but you know, it takes the wind out of you. Takes the wind out of your sails. Okay. So what are you guys planning on doing for if you celebrate Thanksgiving? Going to your families? Gonna be working, or you know, anything interesting? Anybody gonna be shopping on Black Friday or Cyber Monday? I usually do a drawing for my newsletter where I do a Christmas card, a digital Christmas card that everybody gets. So I might be working on that for after the Kickstarter ends. So family, oh, that's awesome. Family and football, sweet. That's what I don't know. Is John? I'm gonna be hanging out with just John. All our family is like in different cities and states right now. So I think we're just gonna do something simple and watch football. So that's gonna be a chill day. But I think, if I am correct, my Kickstarter ends on Thanksgiving, so well, guess what I get to do? I get to hang out with you guys. If you'll have me. I'll be streaming on Thursday, for sure. So hopefully some of you will just have me in the background. If not, that's no problem. But I will be streaming. I'm wondering if I just turn this down, if it actually look better. Because I want you guys to see the colors come out, so. I'm gonna move my table lamp really quick. No, it's not gonna work. Oh, maybe it will. Forget it. I'm not celebrating any pagan holidays on Christmas. Gotcha. And we are not doing anything that I know of. Awesome. Well, guess what, you guys? I'm gonna be here. Definitely. And now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna draw, since, you know what, I know exactly what I'm gonna draw, because obviously the Kickstarter is gonna be over, so I should start drawing pages. So, yep, this would be the last promo piece that I do. So, for a while. All right, the skin is looking okay. I think I'm gonna do my favorite part. I like to shade in like the red. I'm not sorry, red. Pinkish skin tones. So I add a little bit of pink to some of the accents. Okay. Art. I'll be here too. Sweet. It's too bad I might get a copyright strike if I'm watching football in the background and streaming at the same time. So maybe I could do it on mute. But then that's so distracting. There's games right now and I'm not even watching it, so. Oh, I like this color. Okay. So let's see if it works okay this way. Hello, Juncum. Thank you for joining us again. That's so awesome to see you guys after yesterday, and we're all kind of back here again. So. Okay, so that's for the bee's knees. Get a little bit of flesh tone underneath there. So all I did was added the neon pink that magenta. A little bit of magenta to the skin tone that I created, so. And what's awesome about these inks is when they dry, it looks I think it looks better when it's completely dry, because it looks almost like a marker in a way, but with a lot of gradient, so. And I'm really gentle with these parts, because if I don't do it right, it looks funny. And dude, see that shadow? I'm sorry, you guys, give me 2 seconds. I'm actually gonna do it. I'm gonna take my lamp and move it to the other direction, so. Oh, please don't fall, don't break. Oh boy. Oh man. This is gonna be tough. Whew. Some gymnastics over here. Awesome. Dang it. Okay. Please don't break. Okay. Okay. This is gonna work. Okay, retrieve this piece. I'm gonna get electrocuted. Okay. Yes, please come over here. This is gonna work. This is gonna work. Okay. I mean, shit. Okay. All right. Dang. Okay, 1 second. Oh, dude, where is the switch? All right, that should work. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's not bad, I guess. Ridiculous. Okay. Oh my god, I almost broke everything behind my desk. Alrighty, back to what we were doing. I'm all disoriented now. Let's do, so the knees look really good. I want to do shadow right here. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go scroll back and read what you guys wrote. Hello, my Eagles are smashing the Cowboys currently. Oh no, really? How's Dak Prescott doing? Is he at least doing well so I could get some points? Oh, that's a good shade for blush. Oh yes, I love this shade. Any of your fantasy players playing on Thanksgiving? I don't know. I should check. I did not look, but I will. I'm sure someone's playing. And here we are again. Hello, Wolf 10 Media. This is a lighting episode. Yes, this is. Ironically. How not to run your live stream 101. Hello, everyone. Hello, Alpha Ghoul, Jerry, and I missed you yesterday's stream. Danger Girl. Yeah, that's me. Action stream. Don't get electrocuted. It hurts a lot. I don't know. Does it? I'm just joking. Yeah, I hate it when that happens. When I'm doing laundry and I take clothes out sometimes, I get shocked and I hate that feeling. You'd miss another great live work. Aw, you guys are so sweet. Dak sucks. Right now? I mean, I know he sucks, but does he suck like right now? What are you drawing today? I hope you're doing well today too. Today I'm drawing Aya from Neo Wonderland, and this is going to be for the Kickstarter, one of the last things I'm going to add to it. So I'm not quite sure what it's going to be just yet, but I'm thinking it's going to be some kind of print. So, all right, let's add a little bit of magenta or purple. Is it purple? Let's add violet. Okay, sorry. Let's add a little bit of violet so that we can start doing the shadows. Oh, that's dark. Oh man, what do I want to do here? Maybe I'll just leave this like that for now instead of over rendering that, and I'll just maybe go to the face or something. Let's do her nose. Ooh, did someone say tote? Like a tote bag? Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the idea, you guys. I always look to you for feedback on stuff like this. Okay, let's try the fingers first before I start doing things with the cheeks and nose and then messing that up. Because you guys know I get really skittish about doing faces right away. Oh, hey, Nighthawk. Haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I want to get myself a Gundam pretty soon here, you guys, after talking about mechs and stuff yesterday. Um, because I don't have enough to do. Can't help myself. It's kind of relaxing. You know what I like to do is when I build Gundams though is I try to do it in one sitting at least or two. I don't like waiting because I have so much work to do. It's like if I'm going to take time to build something, I got to do it and finish it. So I'm gonna wait for that to dry before I add the little nose highlight. Just wanted to say hi. Your art style really inspires me to create original characters, watercolor, and other mixed media. I used to only use pen and ink and gray tones, but your style helped me adapt. Oh, thank you so much, King Clown 42 minus X 8H. I appreciate that. I mean, come on. Traditional mediums are so much fun, and you know, as much as I love coloring digitally, sometimes it's just way more satisfying just to kind of do it by hand. So a little bit of water, that. See, David Finch is finally doing Monday night draw live streams again. Sweetness, awesome. I hopefully it like shows up on my main page so I can start watching it again. Let's see, did you recording? Well, I gotta scroll up quite a bit, don't I? Just pledge for the Kickstarter, get feeling miserable. Oh, thanks so much, Last Man Walking. 2793, Jerry. Hello, Jerry. Okay. The line work is sick. I have such a hard time drawing female character faces. Oh, you and me both. That's why I'm so paranoid when I do it, or I'm so scared. It's like it could easily go awry at any given time. So, how many pages are in the graphic novel Neo Wonderland? So Nighthawk, it was initially supposed to be 40, and then when we reached the stretch goal, I added 4 more pages. So there's actually 44 pages of story this time. For this volume, or for the first 2 issues, basically. Let's see, what am I gonna do next? Okay, so I'm gonna wait for the cheeks to dry before I go in there and do more with it. So I'm gonna do the eyes next, I think, which is nice because this ink dries pretty fast. Thank you. Yeah, it's like I could, you know, if I could add anything valuable to the Kickstarter, it would have been more story, I would imagine. And there's plenty to draw, so it doesn't hurt. There we go. Nice and sharp. And let's do, her eyes are kind of an orange tint, so I'm going to add some orange and some yellow. Jerry, yes, I did. I scanned it like 100 times, it feels like. I scanned it like a dozen times with pencils because I kept changing it, and then I scanned it one time with the inks like this before I colored it. So, and then of course I'm going to scan it again when I finish. So I scanned it a few different times. And I have the little miniature thumbnail sketch too. So I'm going to scan that and we'll put it in the Kickstarter somewhere, maybe in the sketchbook or something. Yeah, I love the ink because it's a little translucent, and so whatever the undercolor is or painting, you could say painting, it kind of shows through a little bit. So that's why it's kind of cool to have different colors underneath. Oh yeah, thanks so much, Nighthawk Comics. That would be something, huh? Especially with the adult coloring books on the trend, and I know Lady Mechanica has a coloring book. When I do inking, I use a hairdryer to help drying times. Oh yeah, I mean, you know what's awesome about the inks that I do though? I usually use the ink that dries really, really fast, so I don't have to wait too long. And I'm very impatient in terms of like my, what is it, blow dryer. I haven't really had to use it. I've used it one time, I think, for watercolors because it was because I was painting so thick. But yeah, see, this is already dry, so nice and thin. And you know what's awesome is this bristle board. I think this is the Eon boards. It absorbs liquid really fast, so it's really nice. Okay, let's try to do the shadow under her nose. And I'm gonna go gently with this one because it might look funny if I don't. And but then I can always fix it. That's what's nice about the FW acrylic ink. Oh, so the inks I'm using right now are the Bombay. Let's see. So this is Bombay, and then the FWs. So and if I'm inking, well, I don't want to. Well, let me see if I can do this without spilling it. And this is what I use for inking in black and white. So Sumi ink. Hello, Xbox Gamer. Thank you for joining me again. Oh, thank you so much, Clean50. I love drawing poison ivy because she's basically a plant and I could use all these really cool colors. I love drawing vegetation. Hello, Trevor. Have I ever made a coloring book? Yes, I have actually, Jerry. It's called Botanic Color. It's a floral coloring book. It's different than comics, but it was so much fun. I was inspired by Dutch floral arrangements and paintings. So I made my own, and so I have one coloring book. You can find it on my official website, and it's on Amazon. So. And after I did it, there was a bunch of copycat books that came out, and they copied the name and the cover quite a bit. So, yeah, that was interesting. too dark. Okay, let that dry a little bit. I'm like holding my breath right now while I work on her face. I want a coloring book, but I have a copyright so no one can steal it. Oh, I know, right? But it seems like it doesn't matter if you copy. Well, yeah, actually you can. You're right, because if someone if you copyright it, then you could do a strike on it if someone takes it. So, but the thing is, the reason why they copy those other books is because it's easy to do. But when it comes to like a comic book coloring book, I think it's too hard, and they don't have any incentive to, because it's kind of a niche item. So, oh, somebody's getting sick. Let me see. Emma Frost rules. Oh yeah, you know it's funny. I actually just did an Emma Frost slash Dark Phoenix commission. So, in fact, I could probably show it to you guys really quick. So this was a commission that I'm sending out tomorrow. So I'm done with that. And let's see. I missed whoever is sick right now. I hope you feel better. Is it Cleaver or no? Wait. Someone said they had the crud going around. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better. So this was a lot of fun. And I'll show you another one, but I can't show you too much because it's a lady killer and it's pretty bloody. But yeah, you could kind of see. And this one was a lot of fun. Yeah, so Nighthawk, that was Lady Killer. That is someone's commission. So I'm sending out the last batches of commissions pretty soon here. I got like 3 more after the ones that I'm sending out, and then I could focus on the book. And I have some commissions that I have to do for Original Art Expo in Florida, which is in February, which I will be attending. So, and I'm excited because I get to draw Ghost in the Shell for one of the commissions this coming week, so that's gonna be fun. Last Man Walking, yes. TD Art Gallery is my art rep, and she has tons of pages of mine and covers. So if you go over to her official site, you'll see my name on there, my tab, and you just check that out from there. So. Yeah, I saw. So I never watched the Scarlett Johansson version, but I've seen the original one. So the cartoon, the two of them, and the TV show actually, and the manga or comic book. That was cool. Masamune Shirow was one of my favorite artists in high school. So oh, that's awesome. Thank you, Cleaver. Inspiring for the comic and 2 animated movies. Yes, Nighthawk. Shiro was amazing, and the concept was awesome. So, yeah, what was it? The Art Adams version was so hot. Let's see. Do you ever sell through TD Gallery? Okay. Yes, Last Man Walking. She's my official art rep, and she's been my art rep for quite some time now. So she has tons of pieces of mine. So, and she manages my commission list for me too. I was just live streaming with her a few days ago, last week, on original art, or is it comic art band's website. That would be an interesting setup for Neo Wonderland. Neo Wonderland set up like Elf on a shelf with a doll. What is this? Very inspiring comic and 2 animated. Elf on a shelf for Christmas. I might have missed some stuff that you guys are saying. Sorry. Cool stuff. Thank you so much, Chosen. Okay, so I'm gonna let the skin just kind of sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna go and do the kimono. So I looked up fabric references online to see which ones I liked, and I found some pretty cool colors. I think red might be a little too much, so I might go with the sakura tree is already. See, here's what we're gonna do. Try to figure out with color. The sakura tree is already pink, so I could do pink for the kimono, and then teal for the waves, and so it's like my cyberpunk colors, you know. But I'm not sure, and I don't want to use purple, so it's going to be either red or it's going to be pink. I'm thinking pink. Then then the color scheme is kind of my cyberpunk color scheme. So I hope you have a happy Thanksgiving tomorrow, see you, and everyone else out there. Good night now, and gotta go and cosmic drawing for dinner. Okay, good night, Nighthawks. Thanks for hanging out with us and stopping by. Cyberpunk colors for the win. Perfect. Okie dokie. Let's go. I mean, if I really wanted to be really cool, I could make it like a neon green, but that would be just too much. I just want pink. Pinkish purple, maybe. So, plus I already, the colors are already available for me. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of purple. Eesh. You know what? I could do a gradient, right? So maybe pink at the top or at the bottom, and then purple or blue. That would be cool. It's like a gradient. I'm gonna try that. If I mess up, oh well. So let's try a gradient color. It's gonna be so cool. I'm starting to sound like Bob Ross again. Okay. But then where would I put the purple? Oh yeah, look at that. I can kind of see the pink right there. And then I add a little bit more pink. maybe some red. And okay, I gotta make like a tree and go really quickly, or else it's gonna be chunky and not blend in well. So let's try this. See what happens if I do this. Ooh, I like this. Okay, sweetness. All right. Okay, and now we go in and add some water, I think. Maybe a little bit more red right here. Purple dinosaurs. Can't lose with purple. You don't like Barney, you guys? Okay, let's go. Maybe if I add a little bit of orange, it makes it look like it's kind of bright. Sorry, I'm going silent. I just want to make sure I don't mess this up. Ooh. Hello, corrupted drawer. Thank you for hanging out with us. Oh, Corbin, it's actually ink. This is Bombay ink. So I'm using that in FW inks. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for a bit, let it dry, and then I go in there and, oh, stick some stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna have to be very careful with this part. It's funny I'm talking all quiet now just because I'm so focused on making sure this turns out okay. Thank you so much. See, I get to draw pretty little things for this book as well, so it's not all just concrete and neon signs. Okay, now are we gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna hold my breath again. There we go. Thank you so much, Cleaver. Are you guys holding your breath like I am? You know what might be a good brush for this? I gotta make sure there's no ink on it though. Ooh, no, not this one. Dang. This is okay. Might have to break open a new brush again, you guys. Is this gonna work? You know what? Let me get a thicker brush. I don't want to mess up my brushes. These are my favorite Sumi brushes, so. Oh. You know what? This one might be it. No. Okay, breaking open the brushes. I know. Thanks. Okay. Put one of these. Yeah, this painting is using up all my new brushes. Just because I want to make sure the colors are vibrant and not diluted with like black ink or something. All right, new brush. Yeah, I get the film off of here. Yeah, Cleaver, I need more brushes. I need more art supplies. Can never have enough. nice and okay. Oh, thank you, Wolf 10 Media. Have a good evening. 840 bigger brush would help. Okay, here we go. Let's do this again. A little bit of pink. It's already drying up. Okay. Oh man, you know what? Man, I'm gonna have to color somewhere else. Okay, let's test this out. Okay, so let me see if I could explain why I needed this brush really quickly. So if you don't use the right brush, especially for this ink on paper, it leaves like a, you could see like the paper grain, but when you're using this brush right here, it actually makes it smoother, so it looks way better than what I did back here. So it's the way that it picks up the water and spreads it with the ink on the brush. So yeah, this is way better. Looks almost like Copic markers in a way, on a good day. So, yep, this works out nicely. And you know what? You could also paint with it, or ink with it, and it's got like a fine tip, so it looks really cool. I love this brush so much. This is the kind of stuff that makes me happy when I'm working on stuff. So. It's a pretty color, isn't it? I love it. It's like sakura colors. You have no idea how happy I am inside right now. I feel that dopamine hit from the texture and stuff. It's almost like Bob Ross is talking to me in my head, like, you know, happy little trees. You know, it's nice and smooth. Everything works out. It's only happy little accidents. Yeah, bubblegum. Oh man. Maybe purple for undertone for the hair. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. So, oh, it's not purple. That looks like it's pink. Okay, let's do a little bit more of this, and then we'll jump back to the face, I think. Maybe I just do this to the lips and see if I And this brush is making it so I could color faster, so. And I might go in there and add more saturation to the ink, but I want it to dry matte first before I add any more gradients to it. So I could technically do an undertone and then add a gradient afterwards. I hate to say it, you guys, but I think this rivals markers right now for me. I think this is a lot more enjoyable. Whereas when I first learned how to color with color ink, I didn't love it, and I didn't like the colors the way it turned out. But I'm starting to kind of get used to it, and I really enjoy it. So I wish I could do this more often. Yeah, it feels so nice to use this. I'm glad I filmed it because if I don't go back and watch what I did, I tend to do it differently every time, and I don't remember what my strategy or my technique was, and so I'm glad that I'm filming this right now, so that I could go back and watch what I did and what brush I used and things like that, because I will forget sometimes. All right. I could stop holding my breath again. Pretty happy little colors. You guys should see my napkin. Look at those pretty colors on the napkin. I might scan this and use it for something. It's 21 all. Cool. I wonder what Dak Prescott got for points. I want to check my phone, but then it might distract me, so I'm just gonna wait. And you know who I'm going up against this week for fantasy football? I'm going against Vince right now. So he won't be here. I hope I beat him. He doesn't know I'm streaming, or maybe he does, and
First of all, you got the new batteries in the carbon monoxide detector. Okay, so my employees will provide the coffee and the serving sauce. Okay, cool. Okay.
oh, sorry guys. You know, oh, bookmark. Hey, bookmark. You know, I need one more thing to put on the Kickstarter free item, so I'm gonna try to figure out what to do with that. I'll know by tomorrow, I think, because this is the last piece of art I'm doing, and then I'm gonna have it as the add-on, or add-on. I think it's gonna be a print. I wanted it to be a two-sided print so that you could see the ink on one side and then the colors on the other side, but I'm not quite sure yet. Joel, no, but you know, if I beat him, I will trash talk. I try not to do it before the game because it's superstition and it's bad luck. Because I always lose when I talk smack. I do it with Frank. I talk smack with Frank. I haven't needed to do that with Vince yet. But he kind of does that to me as well, so it's pretty funny. Right now we have one bookmark. I could add another bookmark onto the freebie if you guys want. Because right now the bookmark is it's Pocky the kitty cat getting very angry because he's not getting his nuggets. So Joel, I used to talk a lot of smack, and people didn't like it. I was horrible. Somebody was like, because I was in LA, and it was Seahawks against San Francisco, and I was talking a lot of smack in LA, and the person sitting next to me at the bar was like, yeah, you're gloating a lot. I'm like, I know, sorry. So I don't know if I win. If I get to the playoffs, I will talk smack, just for you guys. I know, right, you guys? I was just gonna do skin tones today, and I'm like, no, I think we could add a little bit more to it than that. Neon socks? Yeah, we need some neon in here, huh? Look at how dark it is outside. Look at that happen fast. I'm gonna be brave and add some teal into the waves, and then I'll go back to her face, I think, so that I get finished with the face. Hey, JD, there you are. We were wondering where you were. The only person missing now is Vince, right, you guys? This color is going to be so bright. Oop, there we go again. Down here.
You are. Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So let me know when you're ready to do that, and I can tell you where to put it. And we got ornaments in the storage shed. And I believe we have a stand out by the shed, so we can check on that when you're back there on Tuesday or whatever. And then one more thing before I throw right out talking to you. Do you and your family want to do the cabin for a few nights during the winter? Well, it just as a gift to you guys for all your help and everything. I mean, if you guys wanted to use it for a time over, most likely, like, Thanksgiving, Christmas, or around that time, I mean, yes, but if there's a time like maybe January, or if it doesn't get to sometime in mid-December or even February, there's a time that you guys, you and your family want to just get away and enjoy some time in the woods, for 2 or 3 nights or
Mm-hmm.
something.
It's funny that I'm not talking at all right now because I think these inks, if I don't put them on fast enough, then it streaks. So I'm like super focused and I held my breath for a bit. I'm like, oh, I can't breathe. I forgot to do that. But you guys are so sweet. Watching me paint. Yeah, it was overcast today, so I'm thinking like maybe the clouds made it so that it just got dark even faster.
Just throw some dates at me, and I can look at the calendar to make sure that we're not going to get people during that time. Like I said, maybe mid-December would work. It would have to be more of a last minute thing, like maybe 2 nights out or something that you let me know, or if we can go ahead and set some time up during the week, maybe on that doesn't interfere with the kids at school and everything, but during the week in January and February.
Man, so let me see if I could
School or something.
change the ISO on the camera and so you can see the color. It's pretty vibrant. I love it. This ink is awesome. Yeah, I'm happy with this ink. So I am gonna stream for another 10-15 minutes because I did it a little later today, so it's about dinner time right now. Because pretty soon here, you guys are gonna hear my stomach growling. But this brush and this ink makes it go by so much quicker. I'm happy, 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 happy. In hindsight, I'm like, man, I wish I would have had time to color all the covers like this. I only have one cover on my Kickstarter that's cover B that was done with these inks, so. Oh, dang it. Oh, you guys want to see my cherry blossom? Oh, look at that, cherries, blossoms. So right now I already have certain colors that I mixed, or not mixed, but I took out of the tube. So what I'm going to do is jump around and use those colors now so I don't waste them. So like the umbrella is supposed to be red. It looks pink. Darn it. Oh well. Weird. I just do this pink now and then I'll add the red afterwards. Oh, sorry. This ink is also, look at how smooth that is. It's like butter. Oh my gosh, it's like Copic markers. So this brush and the ink is like the perfect combination. So if I would have known this a long time ago, I would have done this sooner. But when I first started practicing, like I told you guys, I didn't mix the colors all that well, so it didn't look that cool. Oh, thank you. Super pretty. Yeah, I'm in my zen right now. Like you guys, normally I don't ever feel this kind of enjoyment when I'm drawing sometimes. So
I wonder if the fan, because the circuit breaker is off, if the fan above the stove no longer works. Do you think that's probably hooked up to it? Right, right. Okay. So really, the only thing that doesn't work in the kitchen are the outlets. What about the dishwasher, I wonder? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, cool. I just wanted to know because I'm writing it right now instead of, so I wanted to make sure. Oh, okay. All right, thanks. Mm-hmm.
you know what happens when I like stuff like this, or I'm happy with the results. I go and I binge buy a bunch more when I shouldn't be doing that. But I might need to get more ink because I ran out of orange and purple, and they're super dry. So I'm gonna need a new set of Bombay India ink. So. Because this would be fun to do commissions with now that I know how they look. So okay, red. I'm probably gonna put the base for the top as orange for now, and then put red in later. I know, you last man walking, it blends nicer than markers. I am so giddy right now, you have no idea. I'm happy inside. This is my happy place right now. I'm feeling like Bob Ross. I get it now, you guys. Oh man, this is so much fun. And I get to hang out with you guys and you're just watching me ink. So this is amazing. Oh, look at that. Goes on so smoothly. And it layers nicely too with the color underneath, so. I'm in the zone. Yes, I am. I'm in the red zone. Oh, camera died. Let's do the patterns maybe. Oh, actually, I have some teal, so I should probably use some of that. Get over this. No, it won't work. Huh. Rosemary brushes. I have not, because there's so many different brands. I have not heard of them, but I will look it up now. Thank you for the thank you for the idea, actually, for myself. Cloud 9. Colors or black inks? This is okay. Where do we go from here? Let's get her. Let's finish her face a little bit, I think. I think I'll do purple. Is there any more purple left? No. What brushes work best for ink? Oh, you guys. Brushes for ink. Rob? I don't know if you can see this. This is a Kiritake Menzo brush. And I think this is also Kiritake. Sumi brush. So, Sumi brushes are my favorite. Oh my god. Vince. I was told that I should talk smack to you today, this weekend. How are we looking? I haven't checked the scores yet. Or should I check it right now while you're on here? Speaking of smack talking. I don't think you should check. It's not pretty for your boys today. Oh, Vince, don't tell me that. Do not tell me that. No. Fine. Fine. And it doesn't help. Now I want to look. Let me look really quick. Oh, what? No. Dude, Vince. Oh, at least Dak Prescott got me 27 points. Who's holding me down right now? Oh, my tight end. Okay, well. Thanks for telling me, Vince. Now I'm like a little sad. I don't like this feeling. I feel like you came on here just to do that to me, Vince. Oh, thank you so much, Devastator Omega. I try to make it zen for you guys. It's my zen place too, because usually I'm pretty intense when I'm doing stuff. Like, I can't take it easy. You're a Cowboys fan too. We can share the pain now. Well, Devastator Omega, I am a Dak Prescott fan. Because he is my quarterback. And Andrews. Just think about Ross Fanning. I know. But I am devastated. I love specific players, not necessarily whole teams. Nowadays, because I don't live in Seattle anymore, so I mean, I'm still a Seahawks fan, but it's so different than the Seahawks that I used to follow, and I know they're doing great, so it's not a bad thing. But I haven't been paying attention lately. There is a reason why Vince is able to beat me today, because I have been slacking. At least I switched my guys out during bye week because there was a bunch of dudes. You guys are awesome. Don't feel bad. Me and John have been battling to see who's worse in the season. I think you guys are purposely losing now. Except for today, I guess. You should have tried harder to lose today, Vince. Yeah. So you could get a better draft position next year. When did I live in Seattle? Well, I was originally from Seattle, so the last time I lived there was probably 5 years ago. But I lived in downtown for like, or not downtown, but what part of Seattle is that? Near downtown for 5 years. When I try to win, I lose. When I try to lose, I win. The definition of losing fantasy team. Oh yeah, I definitely want to go to Texas for sure. I have friends there, and I want to see San Antonio because the river walk looks really cool. So. Oh, thank you so much, Extreme Maybe 1534. I finally here, woohoo! State of the art, yeah. What is up? Oh, thanks so much, Chosen. Yeah. Even though it's a lot of work, it's actually so much fun that I don't mind doing it. I mean, I think I purposely made it look like this so I could have fun doing it. I'm able to stream longer right now because John is dealing with a broken refrigerator, the cabin, and we have a guest staying there, so the fridge wouldn't stop beeping, and so it's he's been on the phone for an hour, so I can't go to dinner anyways, and hopefully we get this situation taken care of, because it's never fun when that kind of stuff happens. Ooh. Gotta go talking with everybody. Oh, Cleaver Art, thank you so much for hanging out with us again. Hopefully I'll see you on Thanksgiving for a little bit, and you have a good evening. Oh yeah, Chosen, I'll tell John you said hi. Thank you so much, State of the Art. I am getting hungry though. Oh boy. You hear my stomach growling? It's I apologize. Ooh. Man, it's so dark. You know what's interesting is, well, not interesting, but it's really hard for me to like you know, after dinner, try to work on something else, you know, switch gears and work on my friend's variant cover. So it's gonna be tough because it's already dark out, and it, you know, I have to retrain my brain for layouts right now. So angry tummy. Yeah, I'm gonna be hangry pretty soon here. Last man walking. Have a good one, Cleaver. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Because this, I'm probably gonna layer quite a bit. You know what? I think underneath here, I'll make it gold. So let's do that. Let's add a little bit of yellow. Oh, no, yeah. Okay. Oh, is that why? Ooh, this is old and it doesn't look very good. Much better. Well, Vance, even if you beat me today, I just want to get the median so that I get something. So, hopefully I get some kind of win this week. Yeah, it's a sketch art by Mark. Yeah, I'm excited to go in and do all these little flower petals right here. That's gonna be a lot of fun. So right now I'm skipping around a little bit just because I want to make sure I use the ink before it dries and I don't waste ink. You know what's cool is well, I wouldn't be able to do it here because it's an apartment, but when I get another place, I think I want a little studio area where I could do airbrushing, and I could, you know, use my Iwata airbrush and start airbrushing again with some of these inks. I think that would be fun, and it would look amazing. So. to do something. All right. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do a little bit more. I think I am going to finish this off camera, and I'll see you guys again probably a couple of times this week. Probably Tuesday again. I'm sorry, not again. Sorry. I'll see you guys probably likely on Tuesday, and then for sure on Thursday for the last day of my Kickstarter, so we could have a closeout party. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So you're gonna see me a couple more times this coming week. Nice. I just set mine up. Funny story. My brother bought me an entire separate airbrush kit the same year. Yeah, you know what? Airbrushes are so fun because guess what else I could airbrush if I had the right place? I would airbrush model kits. I always wanted to order something online and airbrush. See some of those people doing their model kits online. It's amazing. There's a company that prints out, it's a 3D printed models, and they have really cool characters. And the one that I liked a lot was, there was Tifa, and then there's Savage Land Rogue that looked really cool. I forgot what the name of their YouTube channel is, but or there's people who paint them on YouTube, so that would be fun. I have a one Iwata, which is more detailed for the detailed stuff, and then I have like a Anthem airbrush for bigger pieces or bigger coverage, I guess. Damn, 12 airbrushes, that's amazing. I used to think they were so expensive until I realized, you know, as an adult, you're like, oh, they're not that much. So, alrighty, you guys. I guess I will see you on probably Tuesday. So, just in case I don't see some of you on Thanksgiving, it'd be nice to do another stream right before the end of the Kickstarter too. So, thank you for hanging out with me on a Sunday. I hope I didn't take you away from any football. I'm not gonna, I promise I won't care anymore. Thanks, Vince. Thanks a lot. But it was really fun hanging out with you guys today. So I'll definitely see you before Turkey Day. Let me scroll up and say goodbye to everybody. So, see you later, Chosen, Last Man Walking, Devastator Omega, Vince, of course, Killer of Joy. Vince is Killer of Joy. Richard, State of the Heart, Extreme maybe 1534. I should start saying the numbers too. Cleaver, of course, JD. I might be repeating myself. Jerry, we had Richard. I said Richard already, I think. And if I missed your name, I apologize. Party time, Captain Robert. Yeah. So, Alpha Ghoul. Yes. Thank you guys for hanging out again. This was so much fun and relaxing, and I got so much work done and a lot of pleasure doing it this way. This was awesome. So, I will see you guys later this week. Bye.